Whew. Hey Rob MC, what's up? You were notified early today? Nice. Yeah, you just caught the beginning, like we just started, so whew, that's perfect. Okay. Let's see, what's up? What am I doing? Just wanna welcome everyone to the stream. Give my little spiel before I get back to the dancing. I usually stream with the microphone muted so you don't hear all the stomping, but I can stop and talk to chat between songs like this. If you have any song requests or whatever, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll get to them when I can. But barring any song requests, I kind of just go through, play songs I like. Today I'm feeling like doing some Toho music. Those of you who don't know, big Toho fan over here. Toho is like a Japanese bullet hell game that's known for its music and other stuff, but it's more famous for the other like the fandom around it than the actual games, which is unfortunate because I like the actual games. But anyway, music's a lot of good stuff, so we're gonna do that today mostly. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right back to it. Oh, I moved the mic.
Select music. Let's step. Good. Hey, what's that? No! Over it. Calm down. No good. Over it. Calm down. Did you do your best? Wow! It's a new record.
Whew. Whew. That song was a bit harder than I thought. Whew. 1 second. Rob MC, I'm just gonna walk that off. Then I'll answer. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Ooh, still out of breath. Ooh. Yeah, these songs aren't on the like traditional scale, so I really don't know what to expect when I play them. This one was way too hard. So yeah, I haven't ordered the LTAC yet. We're still in the figure out what I want the graphic to look like phase. When I try to end the stream, if you're still here, remind me. I can show it off. What I'm trying to do. It's probably a bit too much to do like in the middle, but I can show what I'm trying to do and the difficulty I'm having. But yeah, I have a graphic, but it's not what I want. I have to like edit it, and I keep running into trouble with how the thing works. But anyway, let's get back into another song. But no, this was me honestly failing for. I was not prepared. Whew. Okay. This is a Vocaloid singing a Toho song.
doing pretty good. Perfect. Good job. Select music.
Probably not all of them end in left-right jumps, but I imagine a lot do. It's a very cliche way to do it. And these are all fan-made songs, so I imagine them to be a little jank.
Great! Sweat, huh? You're breaking out in the sweat.
That's bad. That's bad.
Steps are really unsteady. Steps are really unsteady. Watch out! Feel the rhythm of your body. Calm down. No good.
That's bad.
Are you watching the sequence okay? Hey, hey, what's that? Ashita ga aru sa. Oh, you couldn't make it.
Oh, I should probably turn the settings to like fail, but you can unfail. Because I hate when stuff like that happens, where I just like get a bunch of notes thrown at you, suddenly you fail, and you start comboing again, and like the guy's yelling at you for being bad. Whew. But yeah, there's a saying with Toho, it's Toho is harder, and a lot of fan-made Toho things sort of take that personally and just they're not trying to be fair. They're just trying to make it as hard as possible. So yeah, I'm expecting annoying stuff like that. Usually I delete songs that are like this. Maybe I was in a good mood when I first played it, or I do kind of like the song of the song. What does Ashta la Arsa mean? I could never really fully understand what he was saying. And I learned later that Ashta means tomorrow in Japanese, but it's spelled slightly different. Okay. So it is Ashita. Yeah, I know the kanji for Ashita and the pronunciation and spelling.
You're doing pretty good. Great! Wow! It's a new record!
I'm younger than 38. But yeah, I always heard Ashta da Hoursoff or something. Because I know the guy says there's always a tomorrow. Like he says it in English too. So maybe it was like a translated line and they just like messed up and left them both in the PS2 or something in like the English version. It doesn't make sense for it to be just like one Japanese line in the whole thing. The thing I'm struggling in with these is like all these like stops and syncopations shouldn't really get me, air quotes, because like I know the songs, but they're all remixes of the songs, so sometimes remixes just play with the timing on that stuff anyway, so they still get me. But most of them aren't bad.
Sweat, huh? You're pretty good. Grab my heart. Grab my heart. Sweating, huh? You're breaking out the sweat. Perfect. You're doing pretty good. Absolutely wonderful. Perfect. You're doing pretty good. Fantastic.
Yeah, a rough chronology of me in this game is, what was it? In around 2002, I was probably in middle school. I went to my local card store. I learned to play Magic the Gathering with a friend, and then he took me to the local card store. And at that local card store, they had a DDR cabinet. And a couple of my friends were playing there, and I was like, oh, I'll try this DDR thing. And it was fun. So I was like, hey Dad, can we get the home version? And I basically played mostly at home. Graduated in 2003. So yeah, we played you're a few years old. I was born in 91, if that makes it easier. I don't mind sharing my age, but I'm a washed up boomer. Not really boomer, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so I got home DDR and I played that a lot until probably junior year of high school. Then Guitar Hero burst onto the scene, and part of being a boomer is cool. But I'm old and busted, I know it. Anyway, so yeah, Guitar Hero happened, and I still play DDR, but not as much. I kind of got into Guitar Hero. Yeah, then I kind of like dabbled with DDR up through college-ish, and then like about the time I got back from college, it became less acceptable to stay up all night, jumping around, making noise in my parents' house, and then wasn't really like I took like a 10-year gap before I finally purchased my own house and didn't have to worry about neighbors or other people through paper thin walls. And I could just get back into it, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's the last 200 something days. It's me like finally getting my act together. It's like, okay, I have my own place now. I can play DDR and be obnoxious. So yeah, there's probably more to it, but that's the basic rundown. I don't need to bore you with my life story, but yeah. So yeah, I've played 20 some odd years, but there was like a big gap in between. I'm sort of back to where I was, I think. I'm sure anyone who would, if I was in an apartment, the people below me would think I'm obnoxious, is I guess what I'm getting with that.
You're doing pretty good. Perfect. Yes. You're not an ordinary fella. Absolutely wonderful. You move smoothly. Okay. Sweating, huh? You're breaking out the sweat. Perfect. You're not an ordinary fella. Absolutely wonderful. Wow! It's a new record.
Another way I could phrase it is when I was still in like a dorm room, there was like a group down the hall that played Stepmania, and that's where I first heard of Stepmania. What's it called? Yeah, I remember very distinctly someone like storming up the stairs, knocking on their door and yelling at them like, "Hey, you keep jumping around in here. What's going on?" They were much more colorful with their language, but they were like, "Hey, what's going on? This is study hours. You need to do this, between certain times of day." So yeah. I'm the type of person who's like not trying to get. I'm trying to avoid conflict as much as I can. So I was like, okay, this is how most people react. You're like, hey, I'm just trying to have fun, play my dancing video game. They're like, yeah, no. So, and I do remember at the card store, they had to like move the DDR set up to the basement instead of upstairs, because like the nail salon the hair salon next door complained, and like they have big things on their head, you know, big loud machines on their head. Those people are complaining, yeah. And I was very much a night person. It was like, oh, it's midnight, time to dance. And that's just not conducive to most people. But yeah, that's part of why I took a break. And DDR is this weird thing where like I have fun, you know, starting up again and derping around on standard or whatever. But it's a lot more fun to me if I'm, you know, aspirational. I'm like, oh, you know, I failed this 13, but I'll get it next time, you know? Like, when I have that to look forward to. But if I know I'm not going to play more than once a month because I have to, you know, wait for the perfect conditions of everyone else is gone, then, like, there's less to hope for. So, much easier to motivate myself now that I have consistency. I also had trouble figuring out the number to say, because like these are on a different axis. Like the 9s on here are like too hard for me, but on the other scale it's like 13s. Always a little jarring.
You move smoothly. You move smoothly. Grab my heart. Okay. Absolutely wonderful. You move smoothly. Grab my heart. Okay. Fantastic.
Military marching timing. That'll help. Whew. I do not have that. I was never in the military. My brother was. He served in Kuwait. Babysitting with an M16, he called it. Oh. Nice. My brother was also in the Air Force. Whew. Thank you for your service. Yeah, I'm not I know that he packed parachutes among other things, but I don't really know too much of what else he did. Like, it was like sort of during the war, but he kind of assured us that like he wasn't really in any danger. He was at a relatively peaceful part of Kuwait, for whatever that's worth. We have an uncle who was like career Air Force. Like he was there for a while, and I think my brother was like gonna go to the Marines or something, and then my uncle's like, "Hey, listen, go to the Air Force. It's safer. Everything's better." And I think we're all glad that he did. Yeah. Damn it, I didn't mute the mic. I hate how it like sometimes just doesn't mute.
Perfect. Yes. Grab my heart. Okay. Grab my heart. Good, good. Keep on going. Perfect. You're doing pretty good. Good, good. Keep on going. Absolutely wonderful. Excellent. Select music. Are you ready? Let's reveal your
犯
soul.
罪都市幻想郷堕落し荒廃した正義を真の姿に戻せるのは法の番人である私しかいないのだわ。 海底材料を突きつけて推定鑑定の結果暫定前提有罪とにかく有罪オン白黒はっきりつけたんさ
Excellent!